Good afternoon everyone and welcome back. Jackie has just called me to say she's finishing up her job at the moment and then she's going to be here. So I'm going to get her to start in this paddock. We're going to plant all these maize paddocks today, which will be awesome. I just can't wait to get them into grass so that they can start growing. All these paddocks have been sprayed out. They got done about 4 or 5 days ago and you can see stuff is starting to brown off, which is what we want to see. It is quite patchy though, like you can see it looks pretty good through here. And then you move over and it is quite patchy there. And that's the whole reason we do spray it, to try and kill most of that summer grass, and why I put this paddock into a maize rotation. Perfect timing. This is Dominate, this is an annual, we're sticking in an annual here. You can see that's what seed looks like without the actual coating on it. Jackie's been doing a bit of undersowing. Look at the drill, covered in cow muck. Look who's turned up too. This is Riley. Riley used to work at Finch's
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah, about 3 years ago.
And he's just been over to Canada. Oh, how many years did you do in Canada? Just one?
Just the one in 2022.
Which is pretty cool. I wish I had gone to Canada at some point. It's pretty cool up there. Whereabouts were you?
Saskatchewan. Closest town was Saskatoon.
I've heard of it.
I was about an hour and a half west of there.
On a big cropping farm.
18,000 acres.
18,000 acres. Yeah, that's pretty big for us over here.
Yeah.
And it would have been all arable, I imagine.
Yep, all bloody canola, wheat, barley, and oats.
Oh yeah, quite a variety there. And you're on some pretty big gear, big drill, big tractor.
Big drill, big tractor, big combine.
Yeah, cool. The whole experience. And we're away. Good thing about this drill is it's got these discs on the front. You can see it cutting up the ground there. Which I think's real good for this stubble. I think it leaves a pretty mint job afterwards. See, these stalks are still standing, some of them, but they will rot down. They're already getting pretty soft now. Look at that. Pulls out of the ground. Oh, is that a black beetle? Chopped up black beetle. Check that out though. What an absolute ripper of a day. I love it when it's like this in autumn. Nice cool mornings, hot days. There's a bit of trash just in here. It looks like the chopper must have got plugged up. And there's a lot of maize cobs lying on the ground. There's going to be a few maize plants come up through here by the look of it. Take it up and feed it to the chickens. When you see the stubble like this though, you'd find it hard to tell that it was direct drilled. Won't take her too long to finish that. She's flying through it. I've also pulled the pin on the chicory. The cows have done 5 rotations in this paddock, and now we're just going to spray it out and get it back into a permanent. They've started their 6th one in the other paddock over there, and once they finish that, that'll be it. Historically, it's been sort of end of March, sort of early April, even mid to April before we spray it out. But this year, because it's rained, there's a bit of grass around, things are looking good. I'm just gonna spray it, get a permanent in. While it's nice and warm still, we're still getting that moisture, we can get some good establishment nice and early going into the winter. I think that's gonna be the best for it. Just gonna try and do it a little bit earlier this year. I'm actually gonna do a video about the chicory and whether I'm gonna grow it again next season. At the moment, it's looking like I'm not, but I'm gonna go over that in another video and sort of explain why. I see she's just made a start on that 3rd paddock, which is just straight through those trees over there. And that'll work out about good. She'll only be there for 20 minutes, half an hour maybe. I'm loading up the mix wagon for this afternoon, and I can get her through the feed pad, put the cows on, and then while she's doing those other 2, they can eat and then get off before she comes back. Perfect timing. Talk about hot though, it is fair roasting today. Lucky I put some sunblock on, but I'm into this stack. It started, or the edge of it was about there, so I've sort of dug the front off, but there's not much in the front because it's sloping down. I'm hoping this will see me through till, wow, 2 months. I should get 2 months out of this, hopefully. It's the 10th of March today, so if I get 2 months, that'll take me through till the 10th of May, and then we'll probably look to dry off on about the 15th to 20th. Would be nice to milk through to them, but we'll just have to see what the weather's doing and feed situations like. But yeah, if I get 2 months out of that, that will be absolutely ideal. Pretty easy to work out. So at the moment, they're getting 2,000 kilos of wet weight, times that by 0.3, I'm going to go 5. I haven't actually got the results for the dry matter back yet, but we'll go 0.35, 700. Then we'll go, I think there's about, we'll go conservative and say that there's 40 tonnes of dry matter. So 40,000 kilos divided by 700 equals 57 days. And that's roughly 2 months. That's on the conservative side. If there's 45 tonne there, then I'll be sweet as. That'll also put me in a really good position for next season because I won't need to get into this stack, so I'll have all this saved for next year, which was pretty much my plan. I just wanted to have a little bit more feed on hand for the spring when they calve, just get them back in condition a little bit quicker. So hopefully it's gonna work. Oh, I think she might be finishing up. This all looks planted up here. Oh yeah, I think she's pretty much done. Perfect. It's come up really nice. Better sort some of this out. Lee dropped another couple of bags off. This is the fescue, which is pretty good actually. Only got the right amount, so there's 1.2 hectares to do it, 33 kilos to the hectare. That's not quite a full bag. It must only be 5 kilos in that roughly. That's the same. That's another fescue. Mohucker, 2 bags of mohucker, and a little bit, oh, I might be a little bit short there. Well, I might be about right. I think that paddock's about 2.2. Going at 25, that means 0.2 of a hectare, I'd need 5 kilos, and there's probably that in that bag. Maybe I'll just tell her to just back it off a kilo. A little bit short, but it'll be right. I was actually going to get her to fold it out down there and then drill this, like just undersow it. Pretty much just where the wheel tracks were where they were driving for the maize. But since I'm short, I'm going to can that. It's actually really good I fixed that race up down there too. I'd never been able to take vehicles or contractors down that way just because it was too uneven and sort of steep. But it's actually quite good now. I don't have to come through that paddock all the time. The annoying thing is for Jackie that she's got to calibrate twice now to do the last 2 paddocks. But it is what it is. Could be worse. I was just having a little look, and this is how you set the height for the disc wheels or the drill wheels. It's just spaces in here, so if you want it shallower, you just put more of these in, and if you want to go deeper, take them out. They're all different, well, these colours are different widths. That looks like, could be 25 mil, 10 mil, maybe 15, something like that. There's 2 tanks in here. The front one's for the seed, then the back one that's got the fertilizer in it. These are the seed tubes here, which it's all on air, and those are the fertilizer ones. So the fertilizer actually comes down through here, through the boot, just down there, and then the seed comes in behind it through these. I'm not sure what the drill spacings on this are. It's an easy way to do it. 4,000, 4 metre drill divided by 28 coulters.
Yeah.
I think that's what you call them.
Yeah.
140 mil, which would be just over 5 inches. Yeah, give or take. These last 2 are actually very clean through here. It doesn't look like there's a lot of grass. There is a little bit there, and that's where I sprayed it, and the sprayer ran over a row, so it let a little bit of light in. It is pretty much just because these have been maize on maize for the last, this might be its 4th year, 3rd or 4th year, which is pretty much just, yeah, tidied it up. But we needed to get through and spray stuff like that. There's a little bit up the top where the pheasants got to, but all in all, like, it's pretty clean and tidy. I've actually got pretty much the next sort of 10 days off, really. I'm going down to Wellington next week on Tuesday as part of the Dairy Environment Leaders. It's pretty cool going down there and listening to some pretty bigwigs speak about what's sort of happening. Then when I get back, we're heading off to the beach, which we do annually. We go to a little bay up on the Coromandel there. Well, it's our 2nd year going, but we're trying to make it an annual thing with Holly's family. It's pretty cool, so can't wait for that. However, I've booked another couple of cows in for the works. Hopefully they're going on Tuesday, not Monday, because that's tomorrow, and I haven't heard anything, so I doubt it. But hopefully they go Tuesday morning before I head off, and it just means that I'll be down a row. So instead of milking 19 rows, we'll be down to 18. So it just saves a little bit of time in the morning, and it'll be good timing when I head off. It'll be one less for Dad. But that last lot that I sent away, I sent 6 away about a week ago because they had sort of high cell counts, and I was hoping it was going to bring it down. We were getting up over 150. Well, we were struggling to get under it, and since I did, like you can see the numbers up there, we're sitting down at about 100 to 120, which is pretty awesome for this time of the year. We usually don't sit this low, so we are getting there. Another little topic I thought I'd touch on, for mainly New Zealand dairy farmers out there, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, but we do get an extra 3 cents per kilo of milk solids if we are under that 150, and then we get an extra 7 cents if we are all up to scratch with all our bookwork and stuff. But I think isn't it the wrong way around? Shouldn't we be getting rewarded better for having a lower sow count, which means your sort of cows are healthier on a whole? And wouldn't it be better to like push the whole industry to sort of get it better and get better animal health along the whole lot? That's just my thoughts. I mean, I'm happy to listen to other points, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's a little bit weird. We should be getting less money for the book side of things and more money for better animal health. I think it looks better anyway. But interested to hear other people's thoughts on that one. She's getting through it. She won't be too much longer in here. It is a nice paddock though. It's just a nice big rectangular one. While I'm over here, I thought I'd check it out and see if I can see anything popped up, but it was only planted maybe 4 days ago, so I doubt it. The seed's there, so no. Although I just spotted that. That looks like maybe clover. And it's in a drill row, so maybe. Can't see any others. It's good going away for a while because hopefully when I get back everything should have germinated and starting to look good. But from planting now, it should be at least probably 5-6 weeks off before we get something in there grazing it, which will be in May, which is pretty good. Like, we'll still be milking then, so that will be nice. Well, she's almost finished. She hasn't stopped to have a look, so she must have enough seed, hopefully. Just enough seed. Perfect amount, actually. So one more paddock, and then, you got a job after this, Jackie?
Yeah, I think I'm doing a Finch farm.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be having a late night then?
Hopefully.
Yeah, hours of money. This is the fescue. The pink things will be the clover seed. They'll be coated, but this seed's treated, hence the green on them. Oh, look how wide those tyres are. They be a metre?
Yeah, they're brand new. Brand
new. I bet they're pretty expensive. They're BKT ones too, what I just put on the New Holland, except mine were $4,000 and these are 12. No, awesome. Thanks, Jackie.
No problem.
And I will just leave everything open for you.
Yeah.
I'll go move the cows and leave it open. And
yeah.
Wow, get some hours up.
Yeah, right there.
Some money coming in. So good to get that in the ground. It says there might even be showers next week, hopefully. It certainly wouldn't hurt. Like, you've seen how dusty it is too, so it is drying out a little bit, although it is pretty dewy in the mornings again, which I think I'm actually getting a cold from. But I think this will be the only video this week. I'm not sure if I'll have time to make another one, since I am pretty busy, and since I'm going away I'm not sure if there'll be any the following week either, which kind of sucks. But our horse is also racing this Thursday down at Ashburton, Lorraine. So hopefully she does better than last time, but could all just be experience. But anyhow, thanks for watching guys, and until next time.